Yes. So, Uppula Srilatha, you can start now.
Okay, sir. Good morning. How may I help you? Please come in and be seated. What is the reason for your visit to the health center and how may I address you?
Right. Thank you very much, nurse. Thank you. My name is Lincoln, Abraham Lincoln, and you can call me Lincoln. I am 18 years old, and yeah, I came here because of this problem, very serious problem. I don't know. I'm experiencing episodes of shortness of breath, trembling, loud heart pounding, chest constriction, and sharp pain. Sometimes, these episodes last for almost 20 minutes. I don't have any other symptoms. I haven't experienced anything like this earlier. I'm worried about this, nurse. Please tell me something about this. What can I do for this?
Okay, Mr. Lincoln. It is very much evident that you have been experiencing some problems for the last few days, but do not be distressed. We, the medical staff here, would help you to come up with your problem and the solutions for it. Furthermore, could you please elaborate on what is provoking your panic attacks in detail? Is anything worrying about regarding regarding any problem, or are you being afraid of any problems, or anybody is giving any pressure to you? So could you tell me in detail?
Actually, nurse, there is an upcoming examination in almost 2 months' time. And that's what is really worrying me a lot. I'm scared, because I did not prepare well for these exams. And because of that, maybe because every time I have an exam or a test or some presentation in the college or, my class, I have this. I'm facing this. I don't know how to solve this problem.
Okay, Mr. Lincoln. The symptoms that which you are exhibiting is quite usual. These symptoms oftenly can be experienced by every individual. As your exams are commenced very soon, this is a prior situation which is making you anxious, tensed, and also fearful. But panic attacks are quite customary, which can be displayed in every person though through any situation. So do not over trouble yourself. While going for the examination, interviews, or talking in a meeting or presentation in the class, facing new challenges will definitely give this panic attacks. But these all can be managed very well if you can follow few of the recommendations which have been advised to you at home. Is it okay, Mr. Lincoln, if I go ahead?
Yes, nurse, that's very nice. Please give me the suggestions. I'm ready to follow.
Okay, Mr. Lincoln. If you get any panic attacks, try not to worry on this particular matter, but try spending some quality time for yourself by staying calm and quiet and being in a peaceful environment, that which will really enhance your mood and which will really make your panic attacks reduce to a greater extent. And next is try anticipating good or a positive thinking that will enhance your mind to relax and not to be worried or nervous. And also, for any kind of relaxation, try watching some soothing effect like reading books and also playing things which can make you relief, and start indulging on yourself to follow some healthy habits like having food on time with good nutritive values which can enhance you to have a good state of mind. And also I It is suggested to have adequate sleep of at least 6 to 8 hours, and also try taking ample of rest when required. Is it okay, Mr. Lincoln? Are you able to follow me?
Yes, of course, nurse. I can understand what you're saying, but my mind says, or my insight says, there is something serious problem behind this superficial problem. I think something in depth. There may be some other serious issue, and I think we have to focus on that area.
Uh, yes, it is, Mr. Lincoln, it is understood that you are taking this panic attack in a very serious way. This is quite common. This is not going to affect anything in you. So relax yourself and try to come over the situations which you are facing. So this is only a situation which you have during your examinations, as you have said. So making yourself relaxed is a prior recommendation.
Yeah, that's very nice, nurse. I'm sure I'm going to try some of these strategies. I cannot say all of them, but I'll try my level best. But is there anything else that I can do to help myself?
Mr. Lincoln, it is very good to know that you are able to follow, and as well you will be able to do all this at home. And also, as asked, it is suggested to visit the health center for weekly checkups of your health, and also there would be simple teachings which will be done in the health center, and which can enhance your relaxation. Moreover, breathing exercises will be taught, which can have a great influence, so that your panic attacks can be minimized to a greater extent. Therefore, I suggest you to return back after a week for a healthier environment. Do you have any more queries about the situation which you are facing?
Yes, nurse, I'm going to do all these things. Yeah, weekly visits to the health center. I think that sounds a good idea, and I'll definitely implement your suggestion. Thank you very much, nurse.
Okay, Mr. Lincoln, this is a really good initiative by you. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Now let me give you feedback regarding this session. Number one, the presentation shows that you are very confident. The way how you are speaking, you are not hesitating to speak, except in one or two occurrences you have. Okay, but otherwise you're fine. You're very confident. Number two, you can say you are an extrovert. Actually, you're not an introvert. You're, you speak a lot. So you are open in giving suggestions. When one is asked, you are giving two. That's always better. Thought processing is excellent. That means the rate of sentences, the generation of ideas is really good. A word after word, sentence after sentence, the point after point, you're talking in a fluent manner. That's really very good. And then the thing is, what I liked in your speech is you are very cool and composed, except in one or two situations where you just got stuck. Otherwise, you're very cool and composed. So when you're cool and composed, naturally everything will be set in order. Okay. Next one, fearful. You said fearful. So these panic attacks are fearful. Fearful means they see tigers are fearful. Okay. So frightening. For you, it will be frightening. Tigers are fearful. Okay. But it is for you, it's frightening. Okay. It's frightening. So you can use the word instead of fearful. Something is fearful. Okay. That fear thing is frightening us. That's it. Okay. You use the other way around. So fearful is not suitable there. It should be frightening. Okay. Next one. Sound subject knowledge. Yeah, whatever you are speaking about panic attacks, you have sound subject knowledge. But here, you should have advised one thing. What you missed is, well, you realize that the reason or the symptoms for these panic attacks, according to your understanding or estimation, is exams, the approach or the approaching exams. I appreciate that. But the thing is, you already know this might be the reason. Okay, what you can do is, the sooner the better. So if you prepare your school subjects on a daily basis, then the work or exercise will not be mounting or heaping. If you do not work for 6 days, and on the 7th day, if you work, all the workload is heaped up, they are mounted. And then that is the reason for your pressure. All of a sudden, before the exams, you open your books and you want to study everything. It's a tough task. And that I think you can very well understand. I need not tell you much about that, because you are mature enough to understand what I'm telling you. So what I suggest is, instead of this approach of preparing before the exams, I recommend you preparing your subjects on a daily basis, all the subjects all together, so that you will not have this pressure suddenly well before the exams. So this you could have told. This is one side you have lacked. You did not talk about these things.
Yeah, yes, sir.
That's a big thing, because you have to give a solution, not only give a temporary relief, but you have to give why this is happening, what can be done for this. Every problem, it has a reason and it has a solution, cause and effect. And this is the cause, this is the reason for some other effect. So they are mutual. So there is some reason why you are getting these panic attacks. Because you are not studying on a daily basis, you are getting these panic attacks. So, okay, because you are getting panic attacks, you should, next time onwards, well in advance, prepare so that this is called solution to this problem. Cause and effect. The cause is you are not studying on a daily basis. Effect is you are getting panic attacks. So this is a problem now. Panic attacks are a problem. So what are the solutions to this problem? You have to give that. Neither you have discussed about the reasons, nor you discussed about the solution. These are the two big mistakes you have done. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
So he has already told very clearly that going for exams,
Yeah.
then you should analyze that. Okay, that's the weak area, vulnerable area, vulnerable. Somebody write in the chat box, vulnerable. Okay, so that others, VULNERABLA. I cannot trust anybody. If you write mistakes, then again, everyone will note down the mistakes. Let me help you out. So vulnerable. Vulnerable. VULNERABLA. Okay, Uppula Srilatha has written already. Vulnerable, right? Okay, so this is, so that is the vulnerable or weak spot, or Achilles heel. So you know that this is your vulnerable point. You can tell the same word there. What is your weak point? I am telling you. You can tell Mr. Lincoln also. This is your vulnerable point. This is your Achilles heel. This is your weak spot. What? Not preparing your subjects on a daily basis. If you had prepared, you would not have faced this situation, because you'll be relaxed. This tension suddenly is overtaking you. This is how you can tell. So therefore, you'll give solutions how to avoid this problem. Is that clear?
Okay, sir.
Next one. These all You said these all. What do you mean by these all? No. All these.
All these. Okay.
Not these all. All these problems. You said these all problems.
Yeah.
These all problems. No. All these problems. All these problems. This is the order you have to write. Not these all problems. All these problems should be tackled. These all problems should be tackled is wrong. All these problems should be solved. All these problems. Make it an order. This is a very important point.
Okay.
Grammatical error. Grammatical error. The next one. Mr. Lincoln. Why are you telling Mr. Lincoln so many times? Why? Once you start the speaking role play, you need not say Lincoln, Lincoln again and again, because only Mr. Lincoln is there and only you are there. So why do you want to speak about that? Next one. Vocabulary range is above average, no problem. You're eliciting information and providing the feedback what he is expecting. Then, is this okay? Is this okay? You're using this. So don't use too many times. Actually, you don't use that one only, is better. Is this okay? What do you mean by is this okay? And you'll say yes. So is this okay? Instead of that one, you can explain everything and then you can say, if you require anything else in this matter, you can ask me. Something like that, some extension. Just is this okay? That's not fine. It's okay only. It's not excellent. Very ordinary sentence. Is this okay? It's very ordinary sentence. Try to improve on that area. It's common phrase. Anybody can speak. So you have only 5 minutes and don't waste your time in common things. Return back. What do you mean by return back? Return means give it back. I gave you a pen today. Give it back or return it. When you say return, means return is equal to give back. Return means give back. So then why are you saying return back? It's a mistake.
It's a mistake.
So don't remember that one. Make a point and don't ever reuse the word. The next one. Overall, it's a good speaking test. Definitely. Yes, it's a good test. Definitely. Right? It's not a B plus B. Okay, fine. Okay, do you have any doubts to ask?
Sentence. Yeah. Can I use a sentence like the information provided to you is okay or something like that?
Why should you ask like that one? If it is not okay, he will tell, explain me more. No? So you can confirm whether he had understood or not. So instead of saying, is this okay? Is the information sufficient? Then again, it is the same thing. It is yes, no question. Don't ask yes, no questions. Yes, no questions are closed questions. Closed questions means they don't elicit anything else.
Yeah.
Is this okay for you? Is the information enough for you? He will say yes or he will say no. Only 2 words will come out of his mouth. If you ask that question to me, I will say yes. I'll say no. These are called closed questions. These are called closed questions. I mean to say, don't ask closed questions, ask open questions. If still you need any other information, you can convey me. You can ask me if you require any other things like that. Then he will speak. He'll speak open up. Do you want to ask anything else? Means he'll say yes or no. I would be pleased if you ask me any doubts. Then he will come out. If you say, do you have any doubts? He will say yes. Or he will say no. Then you have to again say, yeah, tell me. So why in one step is enough? No, why do you want to confirm that he has doubts? Then again ask him doubts. If you have any queries, you can ask me now. Finished. Directly he will ask the queries. You understand now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's it. So now that's the point. Next we are going to the writing